Good morning and welcome to your practice. We are going to start today's class by taking a seated position. So you can just come to find any comfortable seated space with the legs crossed, maybe ankles over ankles, or if you'd like you can just extend the legs, place the hands behind you if maybe the knees are a little bit stiff today. So we're going to start by bringing our hands into a little grounding mudra. So you can start by bringing your right hand, placing it in your lap, palms facing up. From there we're going to bring the left hand and stack it gently on top. You can bring your thumbs to touch and rest the hands in the lap. So this is quite a comfortable, relaxed position. The shoulders are relaxed, the arms are heavy, the spine is nice and tall, and you can begin by closing your eyes. I'm just going to take the next few moments here to connect with our breath. Just notice the natural rhythm of your breath. So not doing anything to change this breath just yet. Just becoming aware of the easy inhales and exhales. Just notice what it feels like to breathe in your body today. Noticing if the breath is feeling a little bit sticky or stuck in the body. Maybe the chest is feeling a little bit tight today. Just become aware of these sensations. Now we can start to gently deepen the breath. So as you breathe in now, allow the breath to flow a little bit deeper into the body. Maybe your belly begins to expand out. Not too deep, not too intense, just a bit more engagement, a little bit more that we're taking into our body. And then on an exhale, you can gently draw the navel back towards the spine, almost like we're forcing that air out of the lungs in a very soft and gentle way. And we're going to keep breathing with this deep, gentle belly breaths. And notice what it feels like now to breathe this air deeper into the body. Unclench your jaw and soften that space between the eyebrows. You can take these next few moments to set an intention for your practice. So anything that you need a bit more of in your life today. Maybe you need a bit of change, transformation. Maybe you just need a bit of stillness. Whatever it is, just see your intention clearly in your mind's eye. Maybe you don't have a word for what you need your intention to be. Maybe you can only just feel something. So maybe it's a subtle emotion that you're feeling, and that's okay. Just hold that in the mind's eye. Feel it throughout your body. And it can be something as simple as peace, as joy. We're going to take another 3 breaths here with the intention in our mind's eye and with our breath deep in and out of the nose. And after your last exhale, keeping the eyes closed, gently drop your chin down to your chest. Keep your hands in your mudra, your spine nice and tall, the shoulders heavy down the back. And just feel that gentle stretch at the back of the neck. Continue to breathe evenly, allowing the breath to return to its normal pace. And then on an inhale, when you're ready, you're going to slowly make your way back to a neutral space. From here, let's keep the hands in the mudra for a little bit longer. You're going to take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to gently drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Keep the arms and the shoulders quite relaxed. You're just allowing the neck and the head to be quite heavy. Allow your gaze to be soft to the centered point. Just feel that slight opening into the left side of the neck. Continue to actively relax the shoulders and the arms. And just notice how you feel in this movement. Is it comfortable? Is there any pain or discomfort? Just be gentle with yourself for today's class. And on your next inhale, you're going to slowly come back to a neutral space. And then as you exhale, gently move in the opposite direction. Left ear to left shoulder. Handstand mudras. Actively relax the shoulders. Allow the neck and the head to be heavy. Gaze is soft. Just feel that gentle stretch into the right side of the neck. And then when you're ready, you can inhale to slowly come back to center. Take a deep breath in and out. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the arms high above the head, interlace the fingers and begin to press the palms skyward. Take a nice deep stretch from the base of the spine all the way through to the fingertips. Feel that space between the vertebrae as you stretch the arms away from the body. You can tilt the chin and take your gaze up to the ceiling. Just don't drop the neck and the head back. We're going to hold it here for 3 breaths as we continue to stretch. So keep this as active as you possibly can. Keep lengthening, keep pressing. 3 more breaths. Last breath, see if you can grow a little bit taller. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your hands to the prayer, through the heart space, and release, hands to knees. We're going to continue moving into our shoulders and our neck, so you can take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, gently drop your right ear to right shoulder. This time we're going to draw some circles with the head. So you're going to bring the chin all the way down to the chest, nice and slow, and then roll the left ear over to the left shoulder. Take the neck and the head all the way back. Be very gentle with these movements. Go nice and slow. Go slower than you want to go in this space. And gently work out those clicks, cracks. Any tension, just let it go as you move here. Try to keep the shoulders actively relaxed down. Once you find yourself full circle, so chin to chest, you can very gently begin to move in the opposite direction. No rush to get there. If that side needs a little bit more time, you're welcome to spend some extra breaths there. Go slower than you want to go here. Move with awareness, gentleness, actively finding that release through the body. So we're going to meet back with our chin tucked to our chest. You can just slow it down again. This time we're going to just bring left ear over to left shoulder. Close your eyes, feel that stretch. Relax arms, relax shoulders. Inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Relax shoulders, relax neck, relax head, close eyes. Come all the way back, chin to chest. Link through the eyes and make your way back to a neutral space. So we're going to stay in the seated position and just take a very gentle twist So we're going to bring the left hand over to the right knee, the right hand moves at your back. You're going to be twisting from the center of your body, bringing your gaze all the way over the right shoulder. Take a moment here, just feel that length through the spine. Feel the body begin to wake up. And then on an inhale, you're going to come back to center. We're going to move over in the opposite direction. Left hand at back, right hand to the left knee, gentle twist. Moving from the center of your body. Take the gaze all the way over the left shoulder. And let's inhale to slowly return back to center. Moving a bit into the side body, we're going to inhale to lift the arms all the way up. From here, we're going to interlace the hands and again press the palms skyward. This time, we're going to lift up as high as we can. See if you can draw the arms behind the ears just a little bit. You might find that there's a slight extension in the spine, that's okay. And then from here, we're going to take both arms over to the left, push our body over to the right. You're going to bring your gaze over your right shoulder or armpit. So just holding it here, keeping these arms as straight as you possibly can. So we're keeping everything nice and active. We're really finding that length through the right side body as much as we can. Keep pressing, keep lengthening, gaze is up. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, hold. And inhale to return to center. Readjust the arms, pull them over the ears, slightly lengthen, take the gaze up, deep breath. And exhale to move in the opposite direction. Remember to keep pressing those arms away from the body, so we want to try and lock out those elbows. If you do know that you hyperextend, and this is quite easy for you, take a slight micro bend into the arms. But really just focus on creating that length as much as possible. Keep pressing, opening up into the left ribs, lungs, gaze over the left arm. One breath in. Exhale, hold and sigh. Inhale to return to center, deep breath here. Exhale to take the arms all the way out to the side. From here, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. See if you can lower down onto that forearm, or as much as is comfortable for you. Make space around your ears, your neck and your shoulders. So don't scrunch up here. See if you can roll the shoulders down the spine and away from the ears. Gaze over, left thumb. Hold the chair, deep breath in and out. Inhale to slowly come back to center. We're just going to swap sides. This time, left hand down, right arm up and over. Bend the elbow or move as deeply as you can without lifting the sits bones. Remember just to make space around the ears and the neck. So find a slight twist. Don't also round like this. Open your heart space. So we're taking the right shoulder back. One more breath in and out here. And inhale to slowly come all the way back to center. We're going to move over to seated cat and cow. We're keeping the knees crossed. What you can do though is just swap sides with the legs. Alternatively, you can come to sit on your knees, or you can take an all-four position if sitting is getting a little bit too uncomfortable for you. You're going to keep the hands over the knees. As you inhale, send your heart space forward. You're going to bend the elbows, draw the chest forwards and take your gaze all the way up. Slight tilt of the chin, don't drop the neck and the head back. And then as you exhale, you're going to lock out the arms, tuck chin to chest, round into your spine, and send your heart backwards. Inhale, open up cow. Exhale, cat. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale to back bend. Exhale to round. As you round, draw your navel back towards your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming all the way back to center. From here, we're just going to uncross the legs. Place both feet down on the mat. You're going to bend the knees and let's come to lie flat on our back. So we're going to do a bit of movement into our abdominal muscles. Just doing a bit of core work as well as some back bending. So when you reach down with your hands, you should be able to touch your heels with your fingertips. We're going to start with the hands down on the mat, so you're going to use your hands as grips. And then as you inhale, begin to lift the hips all the way up. This doesn't need to be intense. You can be slow to start. Just focus on that gentle extension into your spine. You're going to try to squeeze the inner thighs together. They don't need to touch, but we want to keep them active. Feel the glutes engaging. Legs begin to wake up. Let's take one more breath in here. Exhale and release. Right, so we're going to move the arms as we continue moving into our bridge pose now. So as you inhale, you're going to lift the arms above the head and lift the hips up. One movement. As you exhale, you're going to bring the hands and the hips down. Right, so we're going to go with breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale. You can come up onto the toes if you'd like some more space. Exhale. Let's go 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Remember to engage the inner thighs. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up. Hold the chin, now arms above the head. Keep pressing the hips as high as you can. Feel that stretch into the shoulders, the neck, the arms, the back. And exhale, slowly release. You can keep the arms above the head. For a moment, just close your eyes. Find a comfortable space here. And bring all awareness back to the intention you set in the beginning of the class. On your next breath, you can gently open the eyes. And we're going to bring the knees into the chest. Keep the arms above the head. Gently just rock from side to side. Let's release any tension here. Feel that like massaging into the back. And then from here, we're going to take the feet all the way up to the ceiling. The body in a nice L shape. Just going to begin to work into the ankles. So joint circles, finding some movement into the toes, feeling that stretch along the calves. So sort of doing whatever movement feels good to you here. And then if you'd like, you can also reach the arms up and draw some circles with the wrists. Find some movements into the fingers. Keep breathing easy. Working through any discomfort you feel here. Close the eyes if you like. And you can come to find some stillness. Keep the arms and the feet at table pointing up towards the ceiling. And then on your next inhale, we're going to try to reach the fingers to the toes. You're going to inhale, lift. It doesn't need to be too high. You just want to feel that engagement in your abdominals. So you're not just lifting your chest, reaching up, point the toes, deep breath in here. Exhale, release the head and the back down. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. This time we're going to hold. Lift up, hold it, you feel the core working. And release down. 1 more. Inhale, lift up. And slowly release. You can bring the arms above the head. Bend the knees, bring them into the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs, bring nose to knees, nice tight squeeze. And we're going to bring the hands up the back of the knees. Begin to rock back and forth along the spine a few times. Just building that momentum at the same time, massaging the back. Try to keep the knees tucked in close to the chest as you roll here. You can take your time, there's no rush to get up. But when you are ready, we're going to build that momentum to come to a supported boat pose. So hands at the back of the knees. You're going to lengthen the neck, take the gaze all the way up. The back is nice and straight. So just find this balance here in the body. And then if you can, we're going to see if we can just lift the legs up. So straighten them out. Bring them in a little bit closer to the chest. Deep breath in. And exhale, place them all the way down nice and slow. Now we're going to take the knees wide, keep the feet touching. And we're going to use our body weight to bring ourselves forward onto our toes. Nice and slow. If you need support, you can just use your hands or grab some blocks to give you an extra bit of lift. Alright, from here we're going to move over to our Utkatasana, our chair pose. So as you inhale, sweep the arms up alongside the ears, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. We're going to slowly start to rise, but keeping the knees bent, so not just one straight movement up. As soon as your heels touch your mat, that's where you stay in your chair pose. So let's inhale, slowly rise up. Heels touch, hold the chair, open the chest, take the gaze up. We're going to stay 5 breaths in this pose. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale, Samasthiti. Arms down the length of the body. You can come to bring the toes to touch. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Just take a nice deep belly breath in and out here. Come to stand on the toes, just stretch it out, find that balance. Give a little bit of a wiggle here into the ankles. Make sure you're nice and warmed up. Calves are active, feet are engaged. And release, come to find your grounded space here. On your next breath, you're going to bring the hands at the lower back. Engage the glutes, the abdominals. Gently begin to press the hips forward. So this is almost like a standing Ustrasana, standing camel pose. Squeeze the elbows together and take a very gentle spinal extension here. So you're just waking your body up. Waking your spine up, preparing it for the class. Only move as deep as is comfortable for you. Don't force it, especially with the back. Inhale to come back to standing. You can release the arms down. We're going to move over Sun Salutation A. On your next breath, as you reach your arms high above the head, slight back bend to inhale. Exhale to swan dive all the way down to toes. Nice straight spine. As you go, you can keep the knees bent as much as you need to start. Inhale, halfway lift, extend spine. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands flat. We're going to step or jump back into our Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to an upward facing dog, or even a baby cobra if you need just some time to warm up into the space. Exhale to downward facing dog. And here we're going to take some time just to walk our dog out. And just doing whatever feels good to you in this moment. And bending from left to right. Finding some movements into ankles, toes. And just whatever feels good in the body. So maybe you are feeling a down dog splits today. Maybe you want to move into some hanging cobras. Just waking the body up, moving intuitively. Then taking the next 3 breaths just to explore your body. Inhale, 1. 2. And 3. We're going to exhale, come to find some stillness here in this pose. Just holding yourself in the space. Allowing the belly to be drawn in and up towards and into the ribs. Spread the hands. Press your thumb and your index finger into the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Deep breath in here. Exhale, gaze between the thumbs, bend the knees. You can either step, jump, hop, or float your way through to a halfway lift. Exhale to your Uttanasana forward fold. Bend your knees, it's still early in the class, take your time to warm up into the space. And we're going to inhale, reverse one, reach the arms high above the head, open into your back bend. Exhale, hands to prayer. Samsiti. Take a moment, re-ground the body. Find your centered space. Roll the shoulders down the spine. You can bring your hands to prayer. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in. And just connect back with your intention. Either repeat it to yourself nice and loud, or maybe silently whisper it through to yourself. And you can take one more breath here. Release the arms all the way down at the sides. Then move into another round. Let's inhale, reach the arms up, open heart space. Exhale, swan dive down to toes, bend your knees if you need. Halfway lift, inhale, extend spine. Exhale, hands flat step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths here, inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, gaze between the hands, bend the knees, step, jump, hop, float, half lift, extend spine. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Inhale, reverse one, arms above the head, open into your back bend. Exhale, Samsiti. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms up, open up. Exhale, swan dive down to toes. Half lift, extend spine. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. 3 breaths, 1, 2, and 3. Gaze between the hands, bend the knees, step, jump, hop, float, half lift, extend spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse one, arms above the head, open into your back bend. Exhale, Samsiti. Last round, inhale, open up. Exhale, swan dive down to toes. Half lift, extend spine. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. 3 breaths, 1, 2, and 3. Gaze moves between the hands, bend the knees, step, jump, hop, float, half lift, extend spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse one, open into your back bend. Exhale, Samsiti. Take a moment, catch your breath. Reconnect to your space. Just feel your way into your body. Notice what areas are tight. Maybe some spaces that you want to move into a little bit more. Connect back with your intention. And then take another 2 breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out the mouth. Last breath, nice and deep. Retain this breath in the body. Exhale, side out. We're going to move into our flow. As you inhale, reach the arms above the head, open into a back bend, lift the heart space up. Exhale to swan dive all the way down to toes. Halfway lift, extend spine. Now as you exhale, we're going to send the right leg back for a lunge. Stay on the balls of your feet. See if you can lock out this knee. Front knee and ankle stacked at a 90-degree angle. We're going to lift the arms up, reach the chest up. Find that balance as you hold yourself here in your high lunge. Nice and deep if you can. Deep breath. And out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Place the hands flat from here. We're going to send ourselves back into a one-legged plank. Lift your left leg high. Point the toes out. We're going to lower down one leg, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, place the tops of the feet flat down on the mat. Then the elbows slightly open up into a nice back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Gaze between the hands, bend the knees, step, jump, hop, float, half lift, extend spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse one, reach the arms high with the head open to your back bend. Exhale and fold forward immediately. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, send left leg back for lunge. Nice wide stance, stay on the balls of the feet. Stack front knee and ankle. Inhale to lift the arms up, open the chest up. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, place the hands flat, one-legged plank. Lower down one leg, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, feet flat on mat, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. You step, jump, hop, float, half lift, extend spine. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. See if you can wrap the arms around the legs, fingertips to heels, pull forehead to shin. Keep that spine as long as you can, hug your belly to the thighs. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, you can keep the knees bent if you need. And 3. Exhale, relax the arms down, bend your knees. Inhale, we're going to send right leg back for a lunge. Now from here, drop that back heel down on the mat. Toes slightly inwards. Check that your heel and your heel, or your heel and your instep are in line. Bring both arms in the inside of the left leg. Hold the chair for a moment. Make sure that you have that nice angle between knee and thigh. And we're going to swivel up into our warrior 2. So cartwheel the arms all the way up, lift up, keep that nice deep bend into the leg. Square and open the hips up. So we're taking it out to the side. Reach the arms away from the spine, gaze over, left middle finger. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Deep breath. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up. Gaze over, right thumb. Deep breath. And out. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, place both hands down. Just bring hands on either side of the foot. You're going to swivel up onto the right toes. We're going to send it out, one leg plank, left leg high. Chaturanga, one leg. Upward dog, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Gaze between the hands, bend knee, step, jump, hop, float, half lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, wrap arms around legs, 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, relax the arms all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we're going to send left leg back lunge. Okay. Front knee and ankle stacked, nice 90-degree angle. Drop, back heel down, toes slightly inwards. Check heel to heel, heel and instep. Right arm on the inside of the right leg. We're going to cartwheel swivel, take the left arm up. Inhale, warrior 2. 3 breaths here, open the hips up. 1, 2, gaze over middle right thumb. And 3, hold it for 1 more breath for fun. Exhale, let's bring right hand on the inside of the right foot, left arm reaches up, slight twist. Deep breath. And out. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Swivel so that you're on the toes of the left foot. 1-legged plank, inhale. 1-leg chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Deep breath here. Exhale, child's pose. Extend the arms forward, melt the body between the thighs. And let's just take a few breaths. Relaxing the body. Slowing the heartbeat. Deepening the breath. And just connecting back with your intention. Last breath. Inhale, slowly come up onto all fours. From here, we're going to tuck the toes, send ourselves back down and facing down. Just hold yourself here for a moment. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. We're going to inhale, reach the right leg as high up as your body will allow. You can open into the side body, that's okay. Deep breath in. And now from here, as you exhale, you're going to take this leg all the way out to the right of the body and mat. So you straighten that leg. You're going to bring it all the way forward to the front of your mat, almost like you're moving into the pyramid. But once you're here, just bend the knees, and we're going to sink nice and low into this pose. So lower down onto the forearms if possible. If not, just stay on the hands. You can even drop that back knee if you need the support. Alright, so we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. You can move back and forth if that feels good. Maybe just moving a bit deeper into this posture. Last breath here. And exhale, come to stillness. Walk yourself back onto your hands. 1-legged plank. 1-leg chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. The left side, inhale, left leg nice and high as your body will allow. Exhale, take it all the way out to the side. Keep the leg nice and straight. Move into a pyramid to start, and then bend that knee quite deep. Okay, adjust your body. Lower down onto the back knee if you need the support. Elbows come all the way down onto the hip, forearms. And just move back and forth if it feels good. Open into those hips, hamstrings, all the way into your back, your knees. 1 more breath here. And exhale, come to find some stillness. Walk ourselves back onto the hands. 1-legged plank, inhale. 1-legged plank, 1-legged chaturanga. And inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold the chair, 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Gaze between the hands. Now from here, walk your feet as wide as your mat. You're going to bend your knees, and as you bend those knees nice and deep to sink the chest between the thighs, allow the toes to go out, the heels to move inwards. Gaze between the thumbs. You're going to hop through into Malasana. Nice and slow, elbows to knees. Now if you can't hop, that's okay. You can just step it forward, even come into your forward fold and then step through. You don't need to push yourself here, but jumping is always fun. So just take a moment to relax here. Your feet need to be quite wide so that you can sink down nice and low. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Notice what you feel in the space. If your heels don't touch the mat, that's okay. You can always just sit on a block as well. You can also just use your hands and stay on your toes. Whatever's working for you, just adjust this posture to work for your body. A bit of discomfort is okay. No sharp or shooting pain. Just be aware of how you feel in each pose. We're going to stay 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. You can place your hands flat from here. You're going to inhale, send yourself through to a small version of a wide leg forward fold. So you're going to inhale, straighten those legs. As you do, allow the toes or the heels to move back. And fold yourself forward. Now, if you're facing the front of your mat, your feet should be at least as wide as your mat. So no closer than that. They can be a little bit wider if you need some more space. You're just going to grip the toes gently, bend the elbows, and softly pull the self forward and under the thighs. As you do this, allow the belly to be drawn upwards into the ribs. Create some more space for you to pull yourself in a little bit deeper. One more breath here. And exhale, bring the gaze forward. We're going to bend the knees and sink back into Malasana. Heels in, toes out, elbows to knees, gaze up, deep breath. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. One breath in and out here. Exhale, Malasana. Keep your eyes closed. See if you can just move with your body and your breath here. Inhale, wide leg fold. Exhale, Malasana. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hold the chair. And keep your spine nice and tall. Sink your sits bones down. And from here, you're going to do a little bit of a twist. This is going to depend on the flexibility of your body and how comfortable you are here. Remember, you're welcome to sit on a block. You can even sit on a few blocks to really just elevate the body. It's very comfortable, so if you aren't feeling like holding yourself here, especially if your knees are tight today. Alright, so first what we're going to do is slide the left shoulder down in between this knee. See if you can take it a little bit further back and then reach the right arm up. Take your gaze over your right thumb. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to take it further, we're going to see if we can find a bind. So you're going to bend left elbow, bend right elbow. See if you can interlace the hands at the back of your body. So pose that looks like such. And you're going to bring your gaze over your right shoulder towards the sky. So this is a really nice one to do. You're looking at working into your core, getting your digestion going. We're going to stay for one more breath. And as you exhale, you can slowly come back to center. Readjust your body if you need. I'm going to move in the opposite direction. Sliding your right shoulder all the way down. First taking right arm out, then left arm up. Gaze at left thumb. Now if you can, bend the elbows, see if you can find the bind behind your back. Remember, one side is going to be tighter than the other, so just take your time here. One more breath in and out. And slowly come all the way back to center. You can release. Bring the arms forward. Now from here, we're going to come to find a seated position. So you're just going to lean your weight back slightly and to find a seat. Then from here, bring the soles of the feet together, drop the knees out to the side. And quite a lot of hip openings, so this might feel quite good here in this space. Might also feel a little bit tense because we have worked into the hips quite a bit. So just prepare and adjust your body as we go. If this posture needs some support, pillows under the knees or blocks, just give them some support. So we want the feet in quite close to the pelvis. Relax the shoulders, straighten the spine. Just feel your way into your space. Take a nice deep belly breath in and out of the nose. And as you exhale, we're going to walk the self forward. See if you can bring your forehead down towards the mat. Relax the neck, relax the head, soften the arms. If you need, you can also stack your fists and rest the forehead on the mat. One more breath in and out here. And inhale, just slowly come all the way back to center. Using your hands, bring the knees back together. And now from here, just extend the left leg out. We've done a little bit of hip opening, so to counter the body, we're just going to close the hips. So you're going to bring right leg over left thigh. Just bring your right hand at your back. If you'd like, just wrap this left arm around the leg. If you want to move into a deep twist, hook the elbow over the knee and take your gaze over your right shoulder. Try and keep this extended foot engaged, either flex or point the toes. And we're going to stay for 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Last breath. Slowly return to center. And now from here, we're just going to swap sides. Right leg down, left leg up and over. Left arm at your back, hook right elbow if you want to move deep, otherwise just wrap the arm around the leg, it's okay. Gaze over left shoulder, remember to flex or point right toes. 2 more breaths, 1 and 2. Slowly come back to center. Now from here, extend both legs. Okay. You're going to bring your right foot over your left foot. Okay, so it's just a slight crossing of your ankles here. Spine is nice and tall. Give yourself a lift. Take your arms up on an inhale. And then on an exhale, we're going to fold forward and reach for the toes and relax your forehead down to this top knee. Last breath in and out. Inhale, come back to center. And from here, we're just going to swap sides. Lift the arms up on an inhale. On an exhale, relax, soften. Keep the feet engaged, so flex them in if possible. Remember, we're always hinging from the hips, so keep trying to send your heart space forward. 1 more breath here. And inhale to slowly come back to center. From here, just uncross, bend your knees. Let's come to lie flat on the back. Knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, and just begin to rock gently from side to side. Allow the weight of your body to press into the mat. yourself to become heavy. Allow all areas in your body to relax. And feel as you move from side to side here, your thighs gently pressing on your belly, massaging those internal organs. Allow the hips to be heavy, the back to be long against the mat. Come to find some stillness here. Wrap the arms around the legs. As you inhale, bring nose to knees. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Take a moment of gratitude for your body, your breath, your practice. And release the neck and the head back down onto the mat. We're going to move into our Shavasana. So extend each leg to each corner of the mat. Allow the arms to relax down the side of the body. Soften the shoulders. Unclench the jaw. Relax that space between the eyebrows. Your breath is deep and even. And if you'd like some more connection to your body, left hand to heart, right hand to belly. If you're in this position, make sure that your arms are relaxed. Don't keep the elbows lifted. Relax everything into your mat. Feel heavy, surrender, let it all go. Your breath is deep. Your body is soft. And for the next few moments, you are just going to stay in this Shavasana, connecting to your breath, your intention. And you can stay here as long as you need. So if you can stay for at least 5 minutes, you can also stay longer. Just embracing this moment of stillness. This is where I will leave you today. Thank you so much for joining me on this day.